And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera. But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name?
Oh shit, sorry.
I think it was...
Now. No need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg?
That is correct. Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family, said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Hello? And once again, right there, the director came in and said, "Stop recording! We can't pay them anymore," just kicked him out of the booth. Professor Albright, Mercedes of the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Seems today is your lucky day. You've been granted permission to enter the special archives.
Splendid!
Splendid! Finally, I can begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I'd best make haste. Often with odd books, as well as acting roles. I might have heard him in an audiobook, or I'm not sure. He sounds familiar. A small, random-ass cup. I am king. We give you what he sounds like, not try to imitate him. Yeah. I am bad at imitating voices, though. Professor.
Professor Albright.
Oh, thank heaven you're still here. I thought I had missed you.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you, Your Highness?
The truth of the matter is,
If you can spare the time, I have a question about something we learned today.
But of course!
But of course, Your Highness. It would be my pleasure to answer anything. After all, my role as your tutor is as important to me as any of my research. Unfortunately, I cannot spare much time in the quick... is the question a quick one?
indeed.
Yes, Professor. It will not take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Well, I almost brought into her. Pray tell, what did they worship?
Very astute of you.
A very astute question, Your Highness. However, I fear that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of their religion were burned and lost when Hornburg fell. I see. A shame that.
The truth is...
I do, however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on the fact that...
Oh,
Aww. Let us continue this discussion another time. My apologies for keeping you, Professor.
With pleasure.
No need for apologies. It would be my pleasure, Your Highness. That such questions occur to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind.
Why, thank you.
Your lecture on the history of the realm are most fascinating to me. For if I do not learn of our past, how can I hope to lead my people into a bright future? This game is horrible for you. Shut up!
Indeed.
Shut up! A most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness. As long as I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. You are far too kind, Professor Albright. I am proud to be your student.
Ah,
Oh dear, I'm running late.
good day.
I pray do not forget your assignment, Your Highness.
Farewell.
Of course, Professor.
Ah, Therese.
Ah, hello there, Therese.
Yes?
Did you have a question for me as well? You almost voice acted that line in that one clip, but you fucked it up.
no.
I mean, no. Good day, Professor. Let's go some battle. Yeah. Wait. I don't have access to your class thing yet.
It's me, Cyrus.
Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Albright here to browse the special archives. Oh, Professor Albright, you're looking quite eager today. When I heard that the original copy of The Church of the Flame, a complete histoire of history, had been donated to the archives, I simply had to be the first to see it.
I see.
You're more on top of our collection than I am. Just sign here.
With pleasure.
Is something amiss?
Actually,
For someone known as the most brilliant mind in Royal Academy. When you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy. As a schoolboy. When you put it that way, yes. Much as a child is fascinated by a new toy. All I can hear is, "Oh, Ice, give us your boon." What the hell? I am titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge.
I see.
Right, the expression on your face says it all. Anyway, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear. I most certainly will.
What have we here?
How odd. The tome is nowhere to be found. Someone return it to the wrong shelf? Not here either.
An interesting dilemma.
These archives are strictly guarded and curated. Wherever could it have gone?
Professor Albright!
Professor Albright, the headmaster wouldn't see you at once. Of all the times to... Oh well. Might I ask of you a favor? What might that be?
The truth is...
The tome I mentioned before seems to have gone missing. Could you locate it for me?
I see.
Missing? Huh. I'll begin looking at once, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear.
Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
And now they brought all the voice actors back in the booth and said, "Alright, new lines, read them, now."
Do enter.
Well, you just look evil.
My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
Like the red eyes, and the portrait with the red eyes also sells it.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure. It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing! That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
But that goes against everything...
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Sir?
I heard the special archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Good is watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Enter.
Excuse me.
What's the matter?
And right there again, the voice acting gone. Yes, what is it, Teresa? Oh, Therese, whatever it was, that, yes. It's about Professor Albright, sir. Make for the library. With all haste.
Can I help you?
Ah, Professor Albright.
A moment of your time.
Did you have any luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Say it is not so.
Well, this is most unfortunate. One may conclude that it had been stolen.
Actually,
Professor, taking books out from these archives is strictly forbidden. And as you know, the keys to the vault are entrusted only to a select few. Quite honestly, it would be easy to steal the crown off the king's head. You guard your king so little? An impregnable vault. A disappearing tome. It would seem we have quite the mystery on our hands. And the mystery of the world are meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's the job for the city guard. But I can see you won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were.
Indeed!
You could say that indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot resist and rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. Must be tough being a genius.
Leave it to me.
I'll not deny it. Worry not, the tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash.
Take care.
Right, thanks. Best of luck in your search. Even with information, people will commit the same shit.
To do some research.
Allow me to quote a friend of mine. At work, they had just put up a sign because they were painting one of the walls. They put in front of that wet floor or wet paint don't touch. Sign was in bold letters. I want to say at least font 30 something. Right there. For the world to see. No less than 5 people touched that wall to see if it was still wet. Even with information, they will do the same shit. 'Cause I know at least one of them saw the other one touch it and thought later on in the day, oh, it's good, right? And just handprint right there. They're fucking idiots. I've seen someone fail an open book exam. They're fucking idiots. And the game is afoot. Now where to begin my search? I suppose I should inquire with Mercedes as to where the keys to the library are stored. Let me tell you about how dumb here still say hydrochlor. Oh my fucking god, really? The guard at the front door would know who has been frequenting the library lately. I might, as might my fellow scholars. Then mayhap I should pay the headmaster a visit as well. Oh, he has the same thing as our healer to be. People are mostly dumb. Oh, my fucking army painted with paint masks and photos to a... What? I don't, So his is the same. Scrutinize. Literally MS paint masks and photos. Holy shit. Like, not even Photoshop, not even GIMP, not even any of the other things. MS Paint? Really? Like, I gotta stop for a moment. Wow. That's impressive. As strange as to say, that is just impressive. That level of, yeah, let's just see how far this goes. Let's see now. In the know. Testimony. Of course I've got the keys to the archives, and no, I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes, is all. But even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyways? Information gleaned, the guard situation. Most intriguing. So I'm curious, this dude, what, like, how is his different from the apothecary, the investigation? Oh, this guy's had the chance to fail? Oh, alright. Let's see now. Testimony. The key to the archives? Oh, I haven't got that, but I'm not surprised someone stole my tome. Considering what they're worth, I've gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation. What's the situation? A scrutinize and inquire area, again the same as Allure and guide. Scrutinize is percent-based, while inquire is level-based. Right, gotcha. Let's see now. Testimony. Only Headmaster Ivan and the guard station outside should have the keys to the library archives. The bad classes are percentage based. Hey. I'll have you know the thief is excellent as a class. No one else can beat a 100% discount. No one can. Dr. Evil Genius? Let's see now. Testimony. You know full well I have the key to the special archive, and that I would never be so foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands. In any event, I have no reason to peruse these tomes in quite some time. Yeah, the key. This is true, but the dust gathered. Meh.
Splendid.
That should be all the information I need to solve the case. Should I be stupid? Let's see. So, heads, and we will say the headmaster and the guard are the ones with the keys, as I'm pretty sure they are. Then tails, Russell and the librarian. Let's see. That's tails. Obviously, Russell and the librarian.
Not exactly.
They don't even let you fail and face the consequences. Damn it, I was looking for memes.
But of course!
It all makes sense now. There are only 2 keys to the archive. One belongs to Headmaster, and one to the Guardsman. Whose key was used to unlock the archives? Let's see again. Heads, top option, tails, bottom option. That was actually tails again. Damn it. The headmaster's key is safe, locked away in his office. Furthermore, he hasn't visited the archives today. On the other hand, the guard has been acting suspiciously of late, even sleeping while on active duty.
Oh,
It would be all too easy to a task to lift the key off his person. So it is possible that the guard is our man.
no.
No, he would have no motive. The cover must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. Which is to say, one of my colleagues. And most likely one who has accrued a frightful gambling debt.
Which means that...
But altogether, our villain is... The culprit is... God damn it. Why don't you let me make mistakes, game?
Yes.
Indubitably. That shifty scholar Russell. Yes, I dare say my logic is foolproof. Clearly, I've not met a fool greater than I.
Shall we begin?
And all that remains is to find our man and make him confess the crime. I will say, though, the common thing. I've yet to see something actually be foolproof, because you can... There's an upper limit to knowledge, but the well of stupidity is infinite, bottomless, and all-consuming. Word has it he's been doing his research underground these days. I mean, alright then.
Now then.
I think it's time I did some field work of my own. And so I have taken it upon myself to investigate the suspicious scholar. Interested in coming along with me, are you? It seems you have quite the curious streak yourself. But of course, mysteries exist only to be solved. After all, it is of utmost importance to remember that. But there I go again. Don't let me talk your ear off, but I will be glad for your help. Let's get right to business then. No doubt we'll find Russell in his laboratory down below. Alright. We have 2 staves now. I really wished he could have used a knife. That sucks. This would be 10k for 30 more attack. I think the Ostaff might be the better one to do just for the moment. Even if he has nothing really else to go on him, I'm not sure I'm gonna actually keep him as a character, as like the party member. That's to be determined. Let me see, do I have any equipment that I could give him? This is better physical defense, elemental defense, but this thing gives maximum HP. Fire damage to all foes, ice damage to all foes, and then lightning damage to all foes. For the HP and one weakness of a single foe. Oh shit. Can you do this multiple times so you can actually get everyone's weakness for free without actually ever having to hit it? Fire damage to all foes twice, blue to all foes twice, and lightning to all foes twice. Then one other one. Admittedly, that can be powerful, if it works the way I think. So narratively, we have a girl out on an adventure, a woman on a pilgrimage, holy ritual, a hunter is trying to solve a mystery of her master, a woman out for revenge against some group of dangerous men, a disgraced soldier out to find answers, maybe avenge his fallen kingdom, a thief who reluctantly is under the employ of a noble lady to wipe away a disgrace, and a man just journeying around to help people. I wonder what will force Cyrus out. Probably the book actually being let out, and probably having some secret knowledge that cannot be let loose. I don't know, maybe.